Eco Dreams is a co-ed weekdays residential campus for kids who come from the low-income family.
This bottle is empty, you move to the next.
And we want to help them to break out from the poverty cycles that have been entrapped in.
I know, it's safe here. Don't worry.
You know where this is going now, okay?
You're a smart boy to know what we want you to do.
I just hope I don't get kicked out. Because I know me.
I'm so angry at you, I tell Miss Kay, I'm very old. Teacher, he's not so calling me she. Girls call me I didn't say anything.
No, you are the one who always think negative. Why must you think like that? I know like it's hard when friends laugh at you because of the outlook. Sometimes you just have to learn to be tough lah.
Running away won't solve problem one. Can you talk to somebody?
I don't know.
Ada lebih gemuk pada you pun boleh pergi kerja, boleh pergi sekolah ke apa. You bukan gemuk, you plump, gempat. Aku cakap, don't bother about people.
So now do you feel self-conscious about the way you look?
All the time. That's why I want to wear my mask. You know? Yeah. I mean, with my mask, I look more decent.
Hey, bro, wait, Martin, wait. I'll show you something.
You want your ankle break, is it?
My ankle already broken. I play basketball.
Sliding, bro, sliding, sir.
My ankle pain.
You need someone else to help you? They'll bring you up. You have the key to his room?
Yeah.
Or do you need Nicholas? Nicholas?
I got.
Got?
Big bummer.
Respect.
You better listen to me, Rayyan. Don't do like that anymore.
Okay.
Friday you must settle your laundry before you go home, or you want to bring home also can.
Okay.
Please be organized. Yeah. You're a big boy now. You're not small.
Yeah.
Mommy not always here.
Yeah.
Okay? You promise me, ah? Huh? You have to take care each other, love each other. If anything happen, you fall down from the bed, you're sick or you're what, that's your friend beside you that will be helping you to pick up some glass of water or anything that you need. Your friend beside you is first helper. Cannot wait till your parent coming over to help you. Before Dylan stay in Eco Dream, Dylan was stay with me, and then we rent a small room. For now, it's like we are no much privacy. Okay, keep all some this one, Dylan, please. Pastor, I want to go home already. I'm not a Singaporean, not able PR. So my challenging first is look for job. I have to upgrade myself to get a better job. I want to look for the food ration or look for the help. Nobody can help me because they said, I'm sorry, we cannot help you because you are not Singaporean. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Only every day is tears in my eyes, actually. Be good, okay? I need to be okay. Be good. Take care of yourself, okay? Be manners, be respectful, be respect to teacher. When the teacher talk to you, you must listen to them what they say and then answer them. Yes or no?
Things they've been going through is like they think that self-harming is like the way to cope with things, and it's like relieve themselves from stress and everything. The guys don't understand why the person do that, and it's like I I just tell them like the things they might be suffering. You don't know, they might be suffering depression and all these things.
So, I mean, sometimes we hurt ourselves as well. So that's why we always encourage her, right? If you got anything, talk to the staff. If you got anything, feel free to share, and we can support you. Because as much as we look like mind readers, we're not.
Firstly, some of the answer give me comfort, you know.
Specifically, Trevor will share on guides to detect or to help us make decisions about child abuse.
So always remember this thing is that there might be multiple reports by the child. Okay, so which domain do we look at? Physical, sexual, or neglect, or whatever? Always look at the most serious one. Always look at the most severe, the impact on the child itself. Okay, the one that with the highest impact.
Yeah, then there are two families in particular that we'll talk about today, whom we have had concerns about breaking the news of the warning letter to the family for the fear of like whether the family will take actions like physical actions or punishments towards the child.
When we spoke to him and Kenling tell him about this warning letter, he immediately broke into tears.
We want to understand what her follow-up is from here, but at the same point in time, we want her to know that it's a partnership that we will want to have with the family. So, and then after that, we might need to keep a lookout.
Then we, last but not least, I think we need to also talk about when we will announce when Carol will begin.
It was a difficult decision for me to make, and I have spoken to my friends and family before getting the blessing from the director.
Equal Dreams is a new initiative, and Carol decided that she is not a good fit because she is not prepared to take the risk of experimentation. As a manager and as a person to take the risk we need to find out what works, she hasn't been fitting in that role.
Can you get the other boys to come down?
For me, Scanner. Okay, thanks. We'll be playing games, showing you a video of appreciation, a thank you speech from myself and Dyan, a certificate giving ceremony for Miss Carol, and lastly, welcoming the new executive director.
Dyan!
I want to call Johnny. I was Miss and I was Johnny's action. Then Johnny was...
Also, you must remember his
action.
Yeah, then you want to call out another person, you do this, then you do their action.
I wish the scholars will eat well, sleep well in the campus, learn the new skill sets that they have selected for, and most importantly, they're able to achieve the goals that they have set out for themselves for.
Thank you, Chair, for all the extra efforts you make to help us grow, and the challenges you encourage us to face to help us become who we are. You are not only Miss Carol from Little Dreams, you are our friend and guide, all rolled into one person. We will always be grateful to you for your support and kindness.
So remember my message, you are all special, stay focused so that you can achieve the dreams that you want to achieve. Okay? Take care.
Not close, never mind, but look close, okay?
I think now is the time we can think of what are the things we can work on so that we can be a bit better.
I think different families, as I interact with them, they also had different expectations of their own child. Yeah, so it's also about us finding out what's of value for the families also.
So I feel like, is it like clarifying our own child raising values?
I mean, the values part, we need to be aligned with the organisation values. We cannot use our personal values, definitely lah, when working with them.
But then if I'm parent, then you need to show me what these are. Otherwise, it's just
Moving forward, if we got a lot of students, can we manage all these requests? Now it's small, we can manage it. But then moving forward, 240.
Yeah, I feel like these things should be done way before, like before they enter. Like we should already know like what are the rules they want the children to have. Then we can start to tell them this one we can, this one we cannot, right?
Yeah, I think true.
Like we're a bit too late, right? Like,
I think it's okay
lah.
lah.
Like the PTM, then you can follow up. Like, actually, can these expectations be met?
Yeah. And I think we need to communicate with the family that we are also improving along. Like we also don't, I don't know, we're not perfect.
Right? So there will be withdrawals, there will be terminations, and our vision here is poverty transformation, right? So we do what we can, but there will be families that will drop out. There will be scholars that will drop out. But for us, what we need to do first here is also clarify our boundaries, what's sustainable. I was so used to professionals working with our beneficiaries. Actually, what really matters is the sincerity. Technical skills, technical knowledge is one thing, but human relationships really matter.
I wrote here I need to be confident in myself and in myself and my decisions, as it's actually for other people. Because my indecisiveness and not doing something could be worse than doing something even though it's a bit clumsily.
Physically being there to support my wife as well as my 3 kids lah. So that is a big challenge lah. So still adapting.
Yeah, at least we found a solution for now. I think the helper just coming in.
I'm not too sure it is a long or short term the solution lah.
Still a solution.
Still a solution lah. But I will give a shout out to my wife lah, that she really support and allow me to join this lah. If not for her blessing, then I think I won't come this far also lah.
Anyway, past few days you tak call.
Betul lah.
What happened?
Macam sibuk juga.
Now how do you feel? How has it been? Coping?
A lot of things.
What was your
Definitely,
plan now?
I mean, facilities really attract me the most.
Mm.
Facility definitely attracts me the most. I mean, I'm talking to contractors, engaging the contractors. I mean, it's something which I have no issues. But in terms of the scholar care, the care person role, I mean, it's really something I struggling with. I'm really struggle with that because I have no experience at all in that, and struggling for me For now, I think my work we're gonna pile up more. So, but I think we just have to tahan for a while
But as long as I think you need to also see and know, are you, I mean, if you can't cope with it or what, then I hope there's an avenue for you to actually voice out.
But then again, if I voice out also, I mean, in terms of scholar care, who gonna take for now? Who gonna take? Because there's no much manpower. So but I hope I need to take it.
At some point, if let's say it's too much, I think it's good to voice out. My worry is looking at the situation right now with, I guess there will be more scholars in future. I just want to make sure that he is taken care of lah.
So if Papa not around, is it difficult for you?
Sometimes. Like, I always have to call you whenever I want to ask.
I'm still a call away. You can just call me for anything you want. But sometimes also, if things happen, you have to wake up and manage the thing. This particular boy, he's too excited. He jumped on bed to bed. So there's a gap in between the bed.
Yeah.
There's a gap. So somehow he misjudged lah. While dia jatuh, the head hit bucu.
What's a bucu?
The age is good for you or not? I mean, you.
I received a call from Mr. Filani, said that Dylan had an accident. He got deep cut from on top of his head, about 7 cm deep.
So the only thing is that you cannot cross this arrow line.
Correct. But I think this one also, the turning radius also for fire trucks also, I think it's quite.
Okay, so this is the turning radius.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. So this is the turning radius in.
Then they reverse in.
Then they reverse in.
Oh my god! You got that team lah, bro. You got that team, bro. Just see breaking the team.
Chop stitches. Areas where personal function is prohibited. Enter room where access is not allowed. Be disruptive to others.
What company do you run? We make investments in businesses and then we have a foundation to do philanthropy.
So you from Italy?
I am from Italy.
What happens when you break spaghetti?
What happens when I break spaghetti? I have broken spaghetti. I find some glue and stick them back together.
They say we go to jail.
In Italy? If you break spaghetti?
Yeah.
It's very difficult to go to jail in Italy.
Now, before I start talking about starting the term right, are there times where you feel worried or uncomfortable? There's also been times that I've been very worried. And the times when I've been worried include one time at night when Miss Kingling and Mr. Fulani, sorry, that was my fault, have called me at night because we have a scholar that had needed ambulance support. We want to show you that we care, and all these behaviors are things that we accept, and there are things that we don't accept that will have disciplinary measures.
Do not enter rooms where access is not allowed. Do not bring weapons or prohibited items into campus. Do not engage in sexual misconduct. Do not take part in any illegal offences. Do not disrespect one another and engage in verbal abuse.
Do not use mobile phones or personal electronic devices when restricted. Do not be late or absent without reasons.
Okay. Demerit points can lead to community service hours.
Some of you were laughing when some of these rules were read. And laughing about weapons, I would really love to know why we're laughing about weapons in the room. But that one really is nothing to laugh about. And if I have to be the bad cop, I will be the bad cop. But really, respect is very important. Because if you don't respect Mrs. Juliet, for example, you're not respecting yourself and the other people in the room either.
Let's move on. So those are the do nots. And I think for now, we are clear why they're important. yes, and we are clear that they can accumulate into demerit points, community service, suspension, or termination. Okay, and I know we have had to also say goodbye to some of our scholars, and we have had to terminate one of our scholars before also.
I mean, we all have been through our youthhood, right? Like, it was difficult, it was challenging. We may make different decisions at different points of time. For the kids who have left equal dreams, this decision shouldn't condemn them. Yeah, I hope that they can continue to keep in contact with us in whatever capacity so that we can continue to support them. I think the families are so daring and courageous to leave their kids with us. For the kids, they are willing to experiment, they're willing to be with us during this period of time. I mean, to me, it's really very hard, yeah, because I really appreciate their time, that the trust that they have given me, and all the things that we have worked together for, right? Yeah, so for me, I just want to let both of them, like the staff as well as the kids, the scholars, know that I'll always be on their team.
Kingley's decision to leave has nothing to do with her performance at the campus, nor her unhappiness at Eco Dreams. She left because we couldn't fulfill the support she needed from us. Some people may make a commitment to join us and find that the commitment required is totally different, and therefore it becomes a mismatch. But it should be expected. It comes with being a startup.
Shane, your buddy is ST, and that should still be happening to help with some of the handovers also and the transitions, yeah? You can see how the HR strategy is such that it really allows everyone to be more specialized in your role. In terms of redesignation, so Felani will be housemaster, not assistant housemaster.
How are you also feeling about this King
so sad, you know.
Don't want what?
Ask her to stay. I blocked the gate, she cannot go out.
You barricade her room door.
Yeah, no, Miss Ken cannot go out, cannot leave this campus. So why? Then who's gonna be the next housemistress?
So I think there'll be some changes lah. So I think like even when people come and go, like the impact they have on you still stays lah, right?
So can we have another gala dinner?
Oh, you're still looking for gala dinner?
Yeah, I miss gala dinner so much.
Performing. That's why I always see every time all the, what do you call that, the farewells lah. You think I'm like, me. I love it. Because I feel like at the start I was so like, oh, it's like, Dyan doesn't seem like she has anything she's interested in. But then like, wow, actually you have a lot of like things you want to do. Then for friendship stuff, how's it this term? Because compared to, I remember you mentioned that at the time, Sec 1, there's a whole period of time you never go to school because of friendship thing, right?
My attendance it's gotten better. Yeah, because of my friends.
So who are they?
I got new friends now in my friend group.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This time we always go school together. Because Sec 1 and half of Sec 2 also I never go school. Like I skip school a lot. And then now I don't skip school at all. I never skip school for 3 weeks.
That's why the next step, that's why I want to push you further is check the IT requirements.
Okay.
Because to be honest, passing is important. That's why you can move up to Sec 3, move up to Sec 4, right? But then actually all this passing is so where can you go to?
ITE.
Right? So we're prepping actually for the long term. Right, like when I talk to a scholar, for example, and I see that something I asked and they're actually thinking about it. Or like now I notice that they actually give me more of their attention. I do feel a little bit more assured, a little bit more confident, while still recognizing that there's a lot I don't know.
I still remember we filmed you and Kingling talking about some of your challenges. So are you happy with where you are at this stage?
I feel like it changes day on day. There are days where I just feel, yeah, I got this. And there are days where I feel like,
have I really grown? Have I really gotten better?
I like doing weird things.
Like what?
You know what's a clover tongue?
What's that?
Can you roll your tongue?
Roll my tongue.
Yeah.
I can.
He's the flower one, right? Is it the...
Wow, that better.
I don't know how to do this one. Watashi wa hisuki desu.
Konnichiwa. Boku no no, not boku. Boku's not formal.
Watashi no namae wa...
Konnichiwa. Boku no namae wa Rayyan. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Hi guys, welcome to the 3D printing workshop. So today, right, we're going to have a very short introduction to 3D printing.
Originally, 3D printing, I had a keen interest in when I was younger. And so when they told me that I'll be the assistant in 3D printing in Equal Dreams, I was very ecstatic. I want to keep helping others. Okay, I got a question. Do you like 3D print like inside of the base or outside? Outside.
Since the start, he was a very nervous person and a much more reserved person. So normally, most of the stuff he keep to himself. He is now a much more sociable person. I think this change is because due to the living environment.
But at the same time, you also have to understand the hardware that comes with it and how to maintain it. So then you can pass on the knowledge next time to the next cohort that's coming in. Rayyan can be the one that's teaching them now.
Hopefully. Ever since he's with Equal Dreams, right, a lot of changes. Last time he used to like keep to himself.
Right.
Like right now, he can come and talk to me. He can tell me story what happened, and he can share a lot of like his feelings. Like he's more open now. Like when I make a visit at Equal Dream, then all the friends will like say hi to me. Hey Rayyan, you know. Then they can even like like all the brothers kind of thing. And I like yeah, it's so sweet. Yeah, very nice.
I say it's the friends that I made here in Equal Dreams because most of them are very supportive. That I developed my own confidence and I really want to see others smile. I want to inspire people that even though what body shape or like physical appearance you have, you can still make people laugh.
One. Okay, 2, 3, go. Okay, so. Yes, let's!
I always had something in my throat that was stopping me to complete sentences. So I really brought myself, like forced myself to say it more, even though if I feel uncomfortable, like in my own space. Because I know if I try or like still keeping my own space, I wouldn't progress as a person.
So what are you doing? Then this one is tom yum.
This one?
You want this one? Okay. I made for you. Just less here. Hey, Rayyan, I got bad news. I accidentally put the cold water. Wait, you wait for it slowly cool, then I put again. Can? Wait, I haven't put this sauce yet. Is that still flavor?
A bit.
I'm so sorry.
A bit, yeah.
No, I'm actually sorry, bro. I mistake accidentally.
Give a bit of space, then you can have space to move faster.
Jump.
In and throw. Thanks, Johnny, for helping the whole team pack.
You know, normally I can take market smash, right? Yesterday, like, everything my head jumbled. Everything I mess up. Everything so messy.
What is
Like
messy?
all my steps, all the steps, the footwork, everything cannot synchronize.
All your techniques during badminton was messy.
I don't cry, but my tears come. Then I just wipe. then come out again. I just go out and cry.
We did discuss about expectations before also, right?
Yeah. But it's okay. To me, I don't really care whether my expectations is high because it's good. But to me, I see just manage, how to manage them more. I got angry because I think it was a bit of envy. I envy. Because yesterday during the entire match, right, every shot I hit, coach never say anything. But the moment they all hit, coach say, wow, nice. Good job. And then, I don't know how to say, from that I became more angry and angry.
What was a healthy way to admire someone rather than...
You admire them, but you can say, yeah, I think I also can do better than that. It's not you feel like, you see so good, I also cannot. That was how I thought yesterday.
I feel that Johnny, has grown in many different ways. I've learned to manage my anger better now.
Social media organization. So today you guys are all video creators.
3, 2, 1, action! Most of my grades are A, except for my math and literature. And the reason I was not satisfied about it was during my streaming selection, I did not get the streaming I wanted. So I felt very sad and just felt like my whole world has fallen apart.
And how does that affect your goal of being a neurosurgeon?
Personally, I do not feel it affects my goal. It just makes me think of another alternative path I have to take.
I friends with everyone but closest to Umay and Tiara. And nobody can body shame me anymore because got Umay. Umay will support them.
No lah, but cannot be that way. What?
No, Umay will say jangan biadab to the person.
Yeah, but then you also will have to think the good things lah, think positive also. What happen if let's say one day Umay is no longer in dreams or those sort of things, so you also need to be able to stand on your own, correct?
Yeah.
So how?
I can ask them to shh. Yeah.
But like what we also always say, since you go to dreams, I think now you can communicate more to people. Last time you anxiety, is it?
Really?
No lah, like sometimes when I ask you, Dyan, go and buy food, you like malu-malu. But then now I find like no problems lah. You can also talk to people. Like last time you very shy lah. I said berkepit only with me. Now at least you can talk to other people. You can communicate more.
I still got that bit of that anxiety also. But then I don't know, I just talk to them.
Yeah, I think now you have no problems talking or getting things that you want.
Yeah, true. So pro evolution.
Grab whatever opportunities that they have for you there. Okay. It's okay lah, whatever, even if you cannot make it, you fail or what, push yourself lah.
Okay.
Do you remember when we first interviewed you at the beginning of the year, you said that you wear a mask sometimes so that you can hide behind it?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
When you wear the mask,
I would tell that Dyan earlier this year that I don't have to worry about my look so much because I can be who I am and like I don't have to worry so much about how I look because I'm beautiful in my own ways. Yeah.
So you pack up all the things that you need to do now. So over here, just go do it yourself. Then when you're done, you come down and call us, then we double check one more time.
She had a fracture in her knee that she was on MC for a while. And then after that, she got COVID. So then, school holiday falls in, then election, public holidays. And then the last 2 months was because she was having braces, which need special dietary.
Yes, I'm secretly happy that I'm not back here for the last 2 terms because I didn't really like campus. I think I haven't give Equal Dreams enough chance yet because I wasn't here for the last 2 terms. So my mom says that she still wants me to continue Equal Dreams because it hasn't been a full year that I'm here.
Next year baru jumpa balik.
Tapi ada aktiviti tak datang?
Ada. Nanti 20 lebih nanti dia datang balik.
Generally, I'm pretty satisfied with whatever was provided for this 1 year. Not totally, but then everything has room for improvement. This is a very good way of moving forward for the next few years, for the facility to get better and for more people to benefit.
Okay, walk. jalan。不了，你还要啊？你要我搬？要我搬？你要的话，我搬到3箱，你要吗？你要抱枕呢？在下面啊。
Let's go. Oh, no, cannot.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
How does it feel going out of Eco Dreams?
Going out or growing up?
Living Eco Dreams. Living Eco Dreams.
At first, it was more of a mixed thing because it was sad to lose some of my friends. In the same times, I regained my freedom in a sense because I don't know.
When Nick left Eco Dreams, all of us was feeling very miserable. Everybody in the campus treated him like a big brother, including the girls. Whenever we have emotions issues, like we need help or talk to somebody, we always turn to him. So when he left, we felt like we lost a big part of dreams.
I think it's actually quite poetic in a way. He left because of difficult circumstances, but he came back at the last moments as like a final goodbye and thank you to Equal Dreams.
Because if they cannot find you, they can find us.
So, what do you guys have planned for our roundtable conversation with the board members? Do you have any ideas what to say? Go. Yeah. I'll think on the spot. The first night?
Yeah,
I need to find the right words. It's hard to articulate what I'm trying to, what I'm feeling, but there's like a sense of home here, so I wouldn't really mind coming back here in the first place. Dreams was one of the best decisions I've actually made, like enrolling into this program. I would say I'm fine. I'm doing relatively well. My school results are actually quite decent. Recently, I started working part-time, so working at a restaurant helps me accomplish some of my goals since I always wanted to become a chef.
While Nick's action that lead to the expulsion of him, it is not a judgment of Nick as a teenager. You may be flawed in your behavior because the circumstances encourages it. That's not an excuse for it. You still have to face the consequences, but I think society should allow chances for them to get back. So I still, up to now, hope Nick will choose to come back now that he has learned the consequence of actions. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Thanks for making time. Now that the year has passed and you are our first cohort, you are our pioneers, I'm told that you all may have some question you want to find out about the campus, or feel free. Be relaxed. If I don't like your question, I just don't answer, so don't worry about it. Who wants to start?
Nick.
So as the year has come to an end, what are your thoughts about how has Dreams progressed as a team in a sense?
Well, it hasn't quite go as we planned because it's a new initiative. There's nothing for us to fall back on and learn from, and we have to do and learn as we go along.
What was the main purpose of you making Eco Dreams?
When I couldn't continue my studies, I had a friend who was just 4 years older than me, and he offered to pay for my studies, you know. He has 2 siblings that he has to support, and he's still willing to support me. I didn't accept, but what it helps me at the time is that I'm important enough to somebody who is prepared to help me. And that's why I want all of you to know that you are important enough to some of us that we want to see you succeed. And that's an unconditional thing.
What would be your one advice to a parent who hasn't decided to enroll their child in Eco Dreams?
Never know unless you try.
You should take the opportunity because I will not guarantee that it might completely change, but it's worth a try and worth an opportunity. So you should do it.
Free break.
Your parents can go on vacation.
I think one thing I have learned this year is that I have to open up to tell others how I feel and what I want instead of keeping everything to myself.
You're going to be Che and Coco next year, huh? So you're not coming back.
Maybe thinking.
Yeah, think very hard, okay? You know, so hopefully you will guide the next batch with the experience that you have, huh? And help them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I discount 20% on compliments and I add 20% on criticism. They are kids, you know. I mean, one of the biggest challenge we have obviously is recruitment of students because of the weak perception of what a facility like this is supposed to provide. But we shouldn't be disheartened with it. We should still look at how to get that right. And I'm still not convinced that we are experimenting enough. We have wished that we start with 80 students. We didn't manage to get that. Then if we take the measurement of hiring the team that we need, because of the changes, you can easily say that, of course, we didn't get it right first time round, and therefore, is that a failure? I would say yes. So remember, sign up after that. The primary mission of Eco Dreams actually has just begun. We are not anxious to get an A+ that come maybe 15 years down the road. And we can only tell that when they reach adulthood and manage to achieve self-sustainable livelihood, living a dignified life.
So there were a lot of very vulnerable moments that showed what you went through. You used to struggle with how people may think about you. But then to put yourself out there on camera and talk about it, it takes a lot of courage. What makes you still willing to let us tell your story?
Because I want to inspire people. Sure, there's haters there and there, but really, if I just don't pay attention to them, I wouldn't be affected. I gotta be honest, I hated the feeling of keeping it to myself because I didn't have nobody to talk to. It's like very difficult to just be quiet as a whole, because once you keep quiet, you'll have like a lot of negative feelings towards yourself.
Are you proud of yourself now?
Yeah, a lot.
The reason why I'm back here is I'm not like the type of person that would like decline something because of the sake of ruining my reputation.
Every story, there's definitely a part where there's not a very good part. And no way there's a story that's always full of sunshine and rainbows. There are definitely times where we have a downfall or even disputes or fight.
Because different people has different stories and we have good times and bad times in life, it's also time where we can let others see and learn from our experience.
That's why the only reason I'm here today sharing my story is just to show the reality, but yet shows how much people can grow through living in this type of environment.
I know who I am and I'm strong enough to conquer this.
I feel personally I have changed, but I've become in a sense more responsible. I know how to own up to my mistakes now rather than in the past.
I'm letting you guys to tell my story because I know some people out there are facing more worse body shaming than me, and like I want other people to know that I'm also facing the same thing as them, and like I think my story can help those people to be more confident in themselves, like me.